This is PowerViews. PowerViews, the Black Voice Collaborative. This is PowerViews, reloading the truth, opening the door to liberation learning. Listen, learn, lead. Truth must be spoken loud, with pride, and more than once. You're listening to PowerViews, serving the truth on TruthWorks Networks.
First thing that I think is required is for us not to forget the travail of the ancestors. And that takes us to not just a right to ask things of the president-elect, but a responsibility to do so. And I can think of no more fundamental issue for African people of the diaspora to declare, and that is the right to reparations.
Do something. God is not going to put it in your lap. There's no need of running and no need of stand. Honey, I'm not going to get in the mess. Because if you were born in America with a black face, you were born in the mess.
The only way in which your repentance, your forgiveness can be authentic, your reception of it can be authentic, your repentance can be authentic, is that you give back what you took.
This is PowerViews.
Mr. President, I have a brother about 14 years old. A man hired him from me and I heard of him no more. He went and sold him to McGree and they's been working him in prison for 12 months. I asked him to let me have him, but he won't let him go.
For a period of nearly 80 years, between the Civil War and World War II, black Southerners were no longer slaves, but they were not yet free. In one of the most shameful and little-known chapters of American history, generations of black Southerners were forced to labor against their will.
From almost the first moment, white Southerners were responding to try to put African Americans back into a position as close to slavery as they possibly could.
The Old South and what was quickly becoming the New South could not proceed without the work of African Americans.
But if you had something for free in the past, you don't necessarily want to pay for it now.
It was a straight, simple, exploitative system. There was only power, there was only force, and there was only brutality.
What happened in that period of time was so much more terrible than anything most Americans recognize or understand today. The depth of poverty, the inability of African Americans to access any of the mechanisms of wealth achievement and growth are all rooted in this terroristic kind of regime that existed in so many places.
Their ability to have what we call the American dream. That is what has been stolen from black folks all through the South. And that legacy has to be understood so that people will be able to speak to it and give our ancestors voice.